beme. 25, work in marketing, nothing special. Live in a mid-sized city, know my routines like clockwork. Start noticing the same guy around town. First time, early morning, jogging at the park. He's sitting on a bench with coffee, looking out at the lake. Not creepy, just noticeably still. Second time, 2 days later, I'm at my favorite bookstore. He's there again, in the fiction section. Smiles politely when our eyes meet. I brush it off. Coincidence, right? Third time, grocery store after work. He's ahead of me in the checkout line. Same coat, same expression. My stomach feels a little weird. Maybe he just lives in the area? Starts happening more often. Coffee shop down the street? He's there with a laptop. My Pilates studio? He walks by the windows as I'm leaving. Once I caught him standing across from my office building, holding a paper bag with what looked like lunch. Don't know whether to be flattered or scared. My brain is in overdrive. He's never said a word to me, never tried to approach, but something feels off. Start texting my friend every time I spot him. She jokes I have a gentle stalker. Haha, very funny, except I'm kind of panicking now. Then it escalates. Come out to my car after work. On the windshield, a single white daisy. No note, no explanation. It's oddly sweet but also terrifying. Tell myself it's just a nice stranger. Maybe he saw me drop a flower once? Maybe I left it there myself? Until one Friday night. Come home from dinner with friends. On my apartment door, a small bouquet wrapped in brown paper. My name is handwritten on the paper. Never told anyone my unit number. Heart pounding, hands shaking. Go back downstairs. Call the police from the corner store. Officers arrive quickly. I tell them everything, every location I saw him. They take the flowers. Next morning I hear he was found outside a nearby bakery. They picked him up without incident. I sleep better that night, but not for long. 2 weeks pass. He disappears. Not a glimpse, not a shadow. Thought I'd feel safe, but it's weirdly empty. Like my brain had been wired to expect him. Like a ghost vanished without saying goodbye. Keep checking around corners. Look for him at the coffee shop without realizing. Can't help but wonder, who was he really? Finally call the police. Ask about what happened. They tell me he was questioned. No criminal record. No psychiatric history. No restraining orders, not even a traffic ticket. Just quiet, clean, polite. They let him go. I feel a mix of relief and confusion. If he's not dangerous, then what the hell was all that? Ask if they still have his name. They do. Write it down. Google it. Turns out he works at some tech repair shop uptown. Tiny place, 3.8 stars on Yelp, nothing special. Debate for 3 days. Should I just move on? Curiosity wins. Walk into his shop on a Thursday afternoon. He looks up and sees me. Eyes go wide like he saw a ghost. Knocks over his coffee trying to stand. It splashes down his shirt. Fumbles for paper towels, stammering. I don't say anything for a minute. Just watch him, still a little scared but also weirdly sad. Finally tell him I wanted answers. Why the flowers? Why all the places? He looks mortified. Starts talking fast. Says he always saw me around town. Thought I was beautiful, but didn't know how to say anything. Was afraid he'd come off wrong. So he just existed near me. Said the flowers were a stupid romantic idea. Never meant to scare me. Just didn't know how to connect. He says he's sorry 100 times. And weirdly, I believe him. He doesn't feel dangerous. Just awkward. Broken in that lonely, quiet kind of way. So I offer to grab coffee. He agrees. And we sit. And we talk for 2 hours. And somehow it feels safe. Dating him for a month now. Friends still call me insane for showing up at his job. You tracked down the guy who left flowers on your car? But honestly, he's been nothing but kind. Soft-spoken, thoughtful, always checking in. Remembers how I take my tea. Walks on the outside of the sidewalk. Kisses my forehead when I overthink. Like something out of a movie but quieter. We don't go to loud places. He says they overwhelm him. I get it. He loves museums, quiet cafes, bookstores. Says watching me talk is his favorite part of every date. I feel lucky. I tell myself that a lot. One night he invites me over. Cooks dinner. Homemade lasagna that kind of falls apart. It's cute. He forgets the garlic bread and runs to the store to grab it. Asks me to put on music while he's gone. Open his laptop. No password. We trust each other. Warm feeling in my chest. Go to his music folder. Accidentally open the wrong one. My name. A folder labeled with just my first name. Click it. Freeze. Photos. Dozens at first. Then hundreds. All of me. From the park. On my way to work. Buying groceries. Waiting for the bus. Dates and timestamps. Some are weeks, even months before we met. Keep scrolling. Realize he's been following me for at least 3 months. He knew where I'd be. When I'd be there. Photos taken from behind trees. Through windows. Over fences. Every corner of my life mapped out without me knowing. Heart pounding. Keep clicking. See folders with other women's names. Each full of the same kind of photos. Their routines. Their smiles. Their lives recorded. Stomach drops. Room suddenly feels wrong. Too quiet. Too still. Like the air is waiting for me to realize something terrible. He comes back in. Smiling. They were out of garlic knots. Hope breadsticks are okay. I nod slowly. Can't speak. He sits beside me. Asks if I found a good playlist. I say nothing. My hands are cold. But I don't feel anything. Not really. Just that kind of stillness before a storm. Sitting on his couch. Heart racing. Trying to smile like nothing's wrong. He's talking about movies. I'm nodding, barely hearing a word. Every sound in the apartment is too loud. My thoughts feel like they're screaming. Force a smile. Check my phone. Say my roommate just called. She locked herself out again. I have to go help. He frowns a little but says, of course. Offers to walk me to the car. I say no. Almost snap but hold it in. Get out as fast as I can. Hands shaking on the steering wheel. Call the police. Give them his address. Tell them everything I saw. The folders. The photos. The other names. My own name. Say I don't know what he's capable of. But I'm scared. They show up fast. Next day I get a call. They took him in. He didn't resist. Just stood there, calm. Said, I didn't mean to scare her. They ran a full psychiatric eval. Turns out he'd never hurt anyone. But he wasn't well. Something like bipolar disorder with obsessive tendencies. Undiagnosed until now. They admitted him to a facility. He's getting help. I still can't sleep right. Keep looking over my shoulder. Even though he's gone. A few weeks pass. Things go quiet. I start to feel normal again. Then last week, a small envelope shows up at my work. No return address. Inside is a single note. I hope you're smiling today. I still remember how you looked at the park. And a small bunch of pressed flowers. Don't know what to feel. Anger? Pity? Sadness? Part of me wants to forget everything. The other part knows I never really will. Sometimes the scariest things aren't the ones in the dark. They're the ones who smiled at you over coffee and told you they liked your laugh.